Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. It's Mary Jane. What's going on? Let's talk about Marriage Boot Camp Reality TV Stars. Season 12, Episode 1 is going down. It's going to be crazy like it ain't nobody's business. Let me tell you, it is going to be crazy. And Soulja Boy is going to kick off this season where it's going to be epic because Soulja Boy is making a comeback in the media. He's making a comeback in trolling. He's making a comeback point blank, period. I was like, Soulja Boy's in the building. So this episode is just crazy. We have love and hip hop on deck. We have, former music rappers and artists that hasn't really been making a splash lately, but they making a splash on this show. And I'm like, damn, you got Little Fizz with Tiffany. We haven't seen Tiffany and Little Fizz together. They only been together for like 4 months, and that's his ex girlfriend slash ex baby's mother's ex girlfriend. So that's kind of like crazy. And Fizz don't want to be called Fizz. He wants to be called Drew. So it's going down. Then we got little Moe and her husband. Little Moe and her husband Carl. Boy, she treats that man like he ain't nobody. And that's why he be out here doing his thing. But goddamn, the way little Moe talked about her husband Carl, he's going to be in the DMs with somebody next week or tomorrow. I was just like, whoa. And then we got Jessica Dime and Shawn Williams. And Shawn is just basically dissing Jessica Dimes, calling her a thought, saying she got thought behavior, thought actions. I was like, yo, we really gonna go there? You gonna talk about her like that? And he was like, she's all rowdy, bout it. She has, basically calling her like, ruggish, thuggish, calling her hood, calling her, ratchet. Like, damn, your fiance is calling you ratchet? Now that's bad for business when your fiance is calling you ratchet. I was just like, yo, that's just really bad for business. Like, oh no. And we have Tiffany. She shows up by herself. She don't. Little Fizz is somewhere stuck in traffic somewhere. He didn't want nobody to see him get dropped off by the Uber or have his mother drop him off at the show. So basically, he didn't get no license plate. There was nothing on his plate. There was nothing on Tiffany's plate because Drew and Tiffany hasn't even really had a relationship. They're just here for the stardom, and plus B2K is going back on tour, so they need to pump it up, pump up the volume. I was just like, and Fizz and Naya, OMG, Soulja Boy and Soulja Boy and Naya is just like way ridiculous. It's like Soulja Boy treats Naya like she's a trash can, she's a garbage can. They even had her locked up in a bird cage on the show. Like he really just treats Naya like she's a dumpster. I was just like, yo, you gonna treat her like that? And Naya sticks around for it. A lot of people saying Soulja Boy's upset with Naya because that first child that she had was supposed to be Soulja Boy's and not anybody else. So that's what some people are saying too as well. I'm just like, damn. It's gonna be bad. Then we got, Waka Flocka and Tammy. Tammy's been cheated on, but I didn't know Tammy was bringing out guns and power drills and power tools, threatening Waka Flocka, going upside his head and trying to hurt him, but still she's with him and he's still cheating. So her violence and the way that she's been acting has not stopped him cheating on her. And a lot of people are talking about, what's her name? Jessica Dimes. They're saying that she looks sick. They're saying that she can't even walk in the place, walk in the house. Her tripping over everything. And when she was at the bench, just bending over and hanging on for dear life, she was slowly concentrating on walking, getting in the house. They're saying that her butt implants are really affecting her right now. They're saying Jessica Dimes' butt implants are infecting is hurting her right now. It's affecting her body. It's affecting how she moves, how she get around. I was like, damn, I hope it ain't so. I hope it ain't true. But we get into the episode, Moe, she pulls up with her husband Carl, and they've been together for about 4 years, 5 years, and he's done cheated on her back and forth, supposedly the DMs. Then on top of that, there's rumors that Carl is bisexual. He's denying them claims, but I don't know if it's true. And I don't even know how they do it. And little Moe license plate says um she pays for everything. Mo brought it. Mo paid for it. So little Mo basically is the breadwinner in the relationship, and they're really throwing that out there, which can bring down somebody's self-esteem and the way they treat you and the way how they feel about you too as well. Because when you point out, oh, I got this, I got that, it's because of me, you have this and that can make somebody be resentful towards you and do things to hurt you and self-sabotage the relationship. And that's where the relationship is going. But Carl can do a lot more to make sure that he's pulling his weight. But he said he's pulling his weight. He said before, little Mo, he had a car, he had a house, he had an apartment. He was not a bum. But the way little Mo's describing it is that he's a bum. He ain't no good. He's a cheater. Without me, he wouldn't have nothing. I was like, damn, girl, then why are you with him? The way you talk about him, the way you treat him like a second-class citizen, why are you with him? Especially if he cheated on you too as well. So you saying he's a second-class citizen, he can't fend for himself, he ain't nothing without you, and he cheated on you, and you back with him. So what does that say about you and yourself and your insecurities? Yes, you are insecure, and it is what it is. I was just like, damn. And when Shawn said that Dime was ratchet and ghetto and hood, and she dressed terrible, she dressed like a stripper, she's not presentable, he was saying when she goes to the mall, she turns up. When she goes to Foot Locker, she turns up at the airport. It seems like he's embarrassed of Jessica Dime, but he wasn't embarrassed to stick his penis in her and get her pregnant. But I guess he was hoping for a change. You know how some of us women, we get with a guy and we hope that, he changed, we have a kid, we play house and shit like that. So I guess Shawn Williams was hoping that Jessica Dime would change her ways, and I guess she hasn't changed her ways, or he is just making an excuse why he hasn't married her yet, or they're both making excuses why they haven't got married, because maybe they just don't want to get married, and that's the doomed, glooming question that people have for Jessica Dime and Shawn Williams. But I was just like, damn, it's like that. But they're really saying that Jessica Dime looked like when she walked, it did hurt. So I don't know if the rumors are true about her butt implants, or they actually hurting her body. I hope they're not, because we know, you need money to get that shit out your system. You need at least 10 grand. And that's just to start with. So, and it was funny when they all entered the house, and they had all these bottles of champagne, like the VIP room is supposed to be all fancy and all nice and shit. And the bottles said petty bitch, or petty something. And it said petty bitch and bitter bitch brandy. And that was for, Tammy. Tammy was like, whoa. I was like, damn. Oh, and she was like, since when has that happened? And we still have no show from Fizz, because, Fizz didn't want us to see him get dropped off in the Uber. And then on top of that, Fizz and Tiffany, or Drew and Tiffany, broke up. They've been broken up for a long time. And so why are they on the show? It doesn't seem like, Drew, is into, Tiffany at all. It don't seem like he want anything to work. It seems like he's just here for the paycheck. Tiffany seems like she's there for the paycheck, but she actually can act and put some emotions in and act like she care about, being with, Drew or whatever. But that's like a slippery slope. It all seems like that relationship is made to be, and they're both just getting a check right now. That's what it seems like to me. I'm just like, And then Soulja Boy, his plates said trapped, because he got, Nia trapped. He really treats Nia like she's a dumpster. I mean, he just really defecate all over her, which is just like, damn, you would think that wouldn't happen, but it still wouldn't be happening now. And it seems like Soulja Boy has not really matured at all. And he's back and he's ready to go, because right now Soulja Boy has been going viral. And, he just dropped a new song today, actually. Dissing Tyga. And everybody is doing the Soulja Boy challenge right now. So Soulja's back. Tekashi 6ix9ine's gone. Soulja's back to business. And so Nia and, Soulja Boy supposed to have been together for like 13 years. He cheated. He disrespects her online, call her all names, call her bitches, hoes, and stuff like that. I'd be like, damn. The way he talks to her and the way he treats her, all Nia gotta do is just sit on Soulja and calm his ass down. But his ass be jumping around like it ain't nobody's business. I'm just like, like, you little motherfucker. if you was talking to my sister, my daughter, or my friend like that, me and you will have problems. But I guess Naya has been hanging on for 13 years. I know she's not expecting Soulja Boy to change. I know she's not. There's no way. And I don't know if he's giving her materialistic stuff. You know, she had a nice car, but we know that, you know, her stepfather is Teddy Riley. So, you know, she's not a broke individual or anything like that. So I'm just like, whoa, what is really going on? And Soulja Boy was in there smoking. He was getting high. Soulja Boy was just acting like Soulja Boy, like he always do. But you know what I think is going to be good? We actually get to see Fizz and more scenes, or Drew and more scenes, where we can kind of get more a touch of his personality and see how he acts with more camera time. And also Tiffany gets to get more camera time, so we can see how she's going to be acting, what shit's going to be about with, you know, Tiffany, because on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, they don't get that much camera time. And it'll also be interesting to see how Shawn acts, because he doesn't get that much camera time on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So that'll be interesting to see how they act. Little Moe and Carl, we already know how it is. Little Moe is going to yell, scream, act like she's bout it, that she's going to tear Carl up. Carl's a boxer, female. You know, if Carl want to hit you with that 1-2, thank God he doesn't hit you with the 1-2 the way that you be threatening and acting. And like, I like Little Mo and I love her music, but she's just mad immature. I mean, like, mad immature. Like, she acts like one of the young girls on the show. Naya acts more mature than her, you know? So I was just like, okay, Tiffany seems okay so far, but a lot of people are trying to say that Naya's a lesbian. I don't know where did that come from, but I'm getting a lot of that in the comments, like she's a lesbian or whatever. I was like, what's going on with that situation? So we have, you know, so everybody's in the house now or whatever. And basically there was like, there was asking Tiffany, what's going on with your problems? And it was like the baby mama. And they're talking about Monique Slaughter. She's the problem. She's the baby mama drama and all that other good stuff. Monique should be on Instagram right now refuting these claims, or she probably already did. But you talking about Monique Slaughter, you only know there's a matter of time before Monique Slaughter will be online defending herself straight up and down. And so basically they're drinking these bottles, and you know, Carl was like, oh, I want some Grey Goose, and but really it says, you know, you need to grow up. Carl was like, I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass man. If you listen to Moe, you ain't no grown-ass man. And so basically we see the judges, we see the doctors, Dr. V, Dr. Ish, Judge Toller, and everything. Soulja Boy looks at Judge Toller talking about she's a lesbian. She ain't no lesbian, Soulja. Why she gotta be a lesbian? Because she's a judge and got a short haircut? Soulja Boy, why are you being bad? And so basically they give the title of the show is going to be, you know, Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. Tiffany's not happy. Tiffany want the R&B edition. And, you know, Drew was like, well, if you want the R&B edition, you need to go F for R&B, dude. I was like, come on. Don't even go there with that. They are too much. And so moving forward from that, you know, we have Little Mo, you know, talking about that basically Carl, he's a liar. He's a dirty ass, you know, dirty B word. Basically when she goes up there towards the judges and say he cheats, he lies about everything. He lies about this, he lies about that, you know, he cheats on me, or it's alleged cheating. And all these girls coming out the woodworks with the IG, with the Instagram and all that drama. And they asked Carl, do you think your wife respects you? Carl was like, yes, she respects me. Yeah, Little Mo respects me. And then they showed a video of Little Mo just disrespecting him, talking about really he ain't shit. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have nothing. When he got with me, I'm a step up. And I was just like, oh no, she was just going in. And then they asked him again. Carl was like, no, she don't respect me. I was just like, And then they also said, you know, the judge was like, we're going to have a panel where you're judged by your peers and everything, where your peers are going to judge you that's in the room. And then you have Jessica Diamond, you have Shawn talking about, how can they judge us? They're more messed up than we are. And then Shawn was like, yeah, their lives are in turmoil. I was like, oh no, they taking the shots, they going. And I thought it was hilarious. I thought the first episode was a good episode. I think it's going to be fresh. I think it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good because they got the right characters, and we also get to see the inside of people we haven't really seen that don't get too much camera time. So we'll see that. And Little Moe was just, she was just really disrespecting her husband. Like, damn, why are you married to him if you feel that way about him, and you don't like what he's doing, and you don't like nothing about him really, and he better bow down and kiss your feet, and you're everything to him. It's not like it's not like it's a marriage. It's just like Little Moe is like constipated of the mouth. Like, she won't stop. Like, chill. If you don't like the dude's messed up. If you can find somebody else better, you can get married another time. She was like, I've been married twice. This is my third time in the 6 years, and I'm not gonna do it again because it'll be 3 sixes and blase and a third. I was like, you're thinking too hard for this. Like, yo, do you really want this dude or not? Are you just doing this to be on TV where you're discrediting your marriage? And then on top of that, Carl's gonna be upset. He's gonna be mad, even though he getting paid, but he is Muslim and he's gonna look bad in the community. But that's his own doing, because he's allowing it and he's not doing anything to change it as well. I don't know when he had his last fight. I don't even know if he's still boxing. Is Carl still boxing? Anybody know if he's still boxing? Hey Tia, what's up, girl? Talking about these dysfunctional mother suckers over here on Marriage Boot Camp. Soulja Boy treats Nia like she's a dumpster, man. I'm like, damn. But it was pretty good because Soulja Boy is in the building. Soulja Boy is so ignorant, it's not even funny. And you hear how Carl talked about Jessica Diamond, that she's a thought, she's ratchet. I was like, oh, I just couldn't believe he said that shit about his baby's mother, his child's mother on TV. I was like, And then, basically, I think Nia, she speaks on the behalf of, Little Moe and everything, Little Moe and Carl's relationship. And she was like, basically, it's like these girls come with receipts. We believe what they say because we get the receipts, we get the DMs, we get the Instagram, the Twitter, and all that other stuff. So, we believe them, like, we go through this. And that's when Little Moe was like, I get married again. Like, damn, Little Moe, like, you sound so bad. Like, Little Moe was just portraying a bad character. She had a badass wig on. She had a badass outfit on. And I like Little Moe. Carl is a boxer. I never seen him box. He must not be a known boxer because they say he must not be a known boxer. And so then moving on from that, I was just like, and Soulja Boy was like, yo, I think she's insecure. And then Soulja Boy said that he feels that Little Moe's insecure. And Little Moe was like, I insecure. I can get a man anytime I want to. Trust and believe. But then why the fuck you putting up with your husband? Why are you so dissatisfied? Why are you so upset? Every show you go on, you always mad about him. I never seen Little Moe's husband box either, or heard about him being on a ticket or a fight or whatever. I was just like, It was embarrassing most of all, it was embarrassing for Little Moe. And then to hear how Tammy be acting, how she be tearing up the house and tearing up Waka Flocka, and he still has not stopped cheating on her. So evidently your antics are not working, so you need to try something new, or you need to leave the man alone. And then, Soulja Boy, he has a problem. He wants to keep Nia locked up in the house. He don't want her to go out. He don't want her to do anything. He just wants her to stay in the house like she's some type of prisoner. I was like, He don't want her to go out, but yet Soulja Boy can cheat on her, disrespect her, all on Twitter, all on Instagram. Yeah, Little Moe is insecure. This is her third marriage. Yep. And then she picked the worst of the worst. She picked someone that she thought that was going to be beneath her, and someone that she actually was going to have control over, and she doesn't. She only has control over the finance with him, where he'll kiss her ass, he'll stick around because he wants to get that money so he can go spend it on the next person, whether it's a male or a female, because allegedly there's rumors out here that he goes both ways. Tammy Ben needs to leave Waka, but Waka's a nice guy. Like, Waka's a great best friend. He's a great friend to chill out with and have a good time with. But as for a relationship and not cheating, he done cheated all over Tammy. Like, it's like he ain't even married to her. Like, he didn't even say I do. We got to see the paperwork on that, because he acts like he's a single man. He's always getting caught out here cheating. I was just like, And then Waka Flocka was just like, he was just looking at, he was like, I don't know what's up with all this aggression, this anger, and also it just seems like None of them are really that happy. Only person that seemed happy was Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy and Drew seems to be the happiest people over there. I was just like, yeah, because they ain't taking shit serious. Little Mo pays for everything. She picked a young boy. She got mad kids too. Yep, mad kids, and she added on another kid to her relationship. And then Soulja Boy and Naya, they go up to the court. They go up to Judge Tola. Basically, Soulja Boy, it was like, he just wants her to be in the house. He doesn't like her to go out. Naya is like, he mistreats me. He talks about me online. We've been together forever, ever. They've been together for a long ass time, and Soulja Boy hasn't changed. And basically, Naya starts crying because she said Soulja Boy never apologized to her. He goes, I apologize to you a lot of times. I apologize you a lot of times. I don't want to hear this fucking shit, Judge. I was like, what? Soulja Boy was swearing his ass off, and Judge Tola could do nothing but look at him like. And Soulja Boy is just being himself on this show. Oh yeah, you know what? They're grown adults. They better use the protection because they be cheating. I don't know if Shawn Williams cheats on Jessica Dime because he be overseas or whatever, but the way he talked about it is like he's disgusted by her behavior. Like, he don't even like her. But yeah, he nutted up in her. And he proposed to her, but he act like he don't even like her. The way he described how she is. Like, he described her as, like, she's kind of like scum. And, like, I don't want to bring her home to my family, like. Soulja Boy is a F-boy. He's always going to do what he wants. And she still takes him back. And they are still together. Yes, they are still together. I like Jessica Dime, but she needs to stop it with the hood stuff. They are acting like their relationship was perfect. Yeah, right? That I'm loving Hip Hop Atlanta. Wasn't they like perfect? He was bringing her family in. He was there. He was consoling her. He was her whole support. They had the best relationship in the world. They was going to get married right away. He was romantic. And we get on this show and he was like, she's disgusting. She's a hood rat. She's ratchet. She's embarrassing at the airport. She's embarrassing at Foot Locker. I was like, no, he did not go there and say that about her. But did you notice that it seems like, Jessica Dime was in pain? A lot of people saying the butt injections are affecting her right now. It's affecting her movement. And it was like she couldn't even stand up at the podium. She had to lean over and stuff like that. A lot of people saying that the butt injections are, being problematic towards her right now. I think Shawn's a good guy too as well. But he knew what he was getting into, but he thought she was going to change and wasn't going to change. And Soulja Boy said he loves Naya. He said he wants to be her husband one day. He wants to marry her and all that other good stuff. Then we got Drew. Then we got Drew and Tiffany. They both get up to the podium. They both say they're single. They don't even know why they're really there. Maybe they're going to be there to work on their friendship. Drew really pushes people away. He ain't got time for no bullshit. He ain't really got time for Tiffany. And Tiffany wants it to work. She wants to see what's going to happen. She wants to get married to Drew. Like, she's living in a fantasy world because she's tired of being on the pole. So right now she's trying to make this shit work to be Drew's, what do you call it? Reality TV show girlfriend, because right now he can't do Moniece anymore because Moniece gets out of control. I Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they were acting like their relationship was perfect. Yep. They wanted the wedding special. I think Mona should have done this wedding special. Yes, she should have. Jessica Dime looked crazy. Yes. Shawn knew what he was getting into. Yep, for years, because he knew her. It was her teacher, yep. And they were kids, they knew each other. And now he's acting all surprised. But I guess maybe he thought that she was going to change. Maybe he thought it was just for TV. I don't know if he knew how she was growing up. Or maybe she wasn't like Ratchet and Hood when he knew her when she was growing up. And as the personality develop as being a stripper, then being on a reality TV show, it must have affected even more where it was just untakeable because he's acting like he can't take it. He was like, she got a chain. Yeah, Jessica Dime booty looked crazy. Yes, it did, girlfriend. It looked crazy. It was crazy as shit. I was like, what's really going on? And so I don't even know why Fizz and Tiffany are there. If anything, Fizz should have been there with Moniece to work on, co-parenting. That would have been more interesting. But like I said, we get to find out some more about Tiffany. He thought a baby would change Jessica Diamond. She needed to get it together and get off Love and Hip Hop and focus on her career and everything else. Yes, exactly. Just like sometimes women think when they have a baby by a man that it's going to change him, and it doesn't. And he's having a rude awakening right now as we speak. He's having a rude awakening. Maybe she was different when they were younger. Jessica probably was different. They are not in a honeymoon stage anymore. Nope. And if you think about it, Jessica talks about like growing up, like she had a mother and father. They were both, good parents, and they were really disappointed that Jessica started stripping. So they wasn't the type of parents that supported Jessica Dime's, negative or ratchet or hood behavior, because that's why Jessica Diamond, her mother, hasn't spoke, because her mother was so hurt that her daughter started to strip. So maybe she was totally different when they grew up, and he was hoping that she was going to go back to the way she was when they were teenagers, and it didn't happen because she's trying to get paid. So we have that situation with Drew, and that I'm just like, damn. And then when Shawn said that, Jessica was ghetto and wild, I was just like, I was too through. And then we got Waka Flocka and Waka Flocka and, Tammy. And basically when they go up to the podium, Waka Flocka's cheating on her over and over and over and disrespecting her, and basically he says that she's abusive. She pulled a gun out on him, drill guns and stuff like that. They fight in the house because at the end of the episode you see Waka Flocka and Tammy's bedroom is all tore up, it's all nasty, holes in the wall. That means they must be kicking each other ass at home, or Tammy's kicking Waka ass at home, because I don't think Waka puts his hands on her like that. So I'm just like, what in the world is going on? Little Fizz and this girl not even together anymore. I can't wait to see them on tour. And we need a You Got Served too. Yes, I would like to see You Got Served too. I was just asking my friend if they wanted to go see if they come near me, if they wanted to go see, B2K and everything. I want to go. I want to go to the concert. I I really do. So moving on from that, so Waka Flocka and the Tammy situation, she's gonna stay with him. She's gonna be with him. I don't even know why she puts up with it, and she don't have a kid by him. She has a kid by somebody else. It's like she doesn't have to go through this with him, but I don't know why. Maybe she's in love with Waka Flocka. Maybe she's dependent on Waka Flocka, or she's so used to the combative relationship. She's so used to, them breaking up, making up, and fighting, that it's become normal to her. That's a normalcy, and she's just gonna stay with him. And then moving on from that, like the doctors were like, doctor was like, yo, listen, before you can go to your rooms, you gotta get your titles, a title of your next, album, and Straight out of options, Jessica and Shawn got that one, because like, what else you gonna do? You done already had the baby, you live together, you got engaged, what you gonna do? And then we got Waka Flocka and Tammy, they got all Gucci. And then Jessica Dime and Shawn was like, we all know Waka and Tammy ain't Gucci. We know that, so we know that automatically. In Thought Life, Little Moe got that for her and her husband, because he has a thought life on the internet. They better perform R. Kelly's song R. Kelly wrote for them, or I will get a refund. Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. R. Kelly's in the hospital, right? He went to the hospital today. He was admitted because he was having panic attacks due to the documentary. And I just found out today that R. Kelly wrote for B2K. I didn't even know. I just found out today when I saw the Damon Dash and Nick Cannon's interview. So, so moving on from that, I got 99 Problems plus one, and Drew and Tiffany got that situation because Drew don't really want to be with her, and she don't really want to be with Drew. And then you got Moniece. And then when, what's her name? Little Moe was like, oh, I don't know how you guys be letting these women talk all crazy to you. And she was talking about Monique's. And she was like, if I was you, I'd let Monique have it. I'll hit her with it. I was like, come on, Little Moe, how can you even talk like that? Look what you going through. Like, you getting read up and down these streets. Waka Flocka Flame knows Tammy is stupid. I like her, but I did not like the statement she made when she said women are stupid if they leave a man if they cheat. He cheats on her multiple times. Yeah. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't let nobody else take that house and that home and that money in the bags that he be buying her, because evidently, Waka Flocka be cheating, but the women that he be cheating with as of lately, I guess in the past year, the women he has been cheating on Tammy with, he don't buy them nothing. He don't give them no money. They just have sex with him off of his name. Tammy is talented and her swimsuits are doing amazing and people love her. Yeah, her swimsuits are doing amazing and she definitely can sing. She definitely can sing. But I guess she's stuck to Waka, She's stuck to him. I don't know what it is. But I guess when every fool falls in love. So that's what it is. She's like one of them types that don't let go. And there's a lot of women like that. Like, I have a friend, like her man was living with another woman for a long time and she stuck it out and she fought for him and now she finally got him and they married, they done have kids and they have a good healthy relationship right now, but it took her like 7 years to get him and now she's happy ever after. They just brought a house and they moved out to Maine and everything. So but some people will wait and some people will just stick around because they don't want to give up and they don't want to give in to and letting the other woman win or let the other woman take what they have, or let their man be happy with another woman, because if he ain't gonna be happy with me, he ain't gonna be happy with nobody. A lot of people have that type of hysteria or drama, and some people just don't want to let go because they in love and they can't see themselves without them. I don't know. I don't live that life. I've never lived that life. I don't know how they do it, but more power to all you guys that stay with your cheating husbands, your cheating wives. More power to you. I ain't about to live that life. Because I'm too much. I couldn't tolerate it. I would be under the jail. Tammy probably used to them type of relationships. I don't know her childhood, but you need to be an example for your daughter. I know. Oh, I forgot she had a daughter too. And tell your daughter to leave a cheating man and do more stuff. Yep. And her daughter's very smart and very articulate. And she watches Tammy and, it is what it is. Everybody gets cheated on. Doesn't mean everybody stays in a relationship. And sometimes when I say everybody's been cheated on, everybody hasn't really been cheated on. You know what I mean? Like, everybody makes that distinctive that everybody cheats. You're going to get cheated on. Everybody ain't like that. It's just sometimes you see it more than you see people being faithful because of what is put out there and projected in the media or what you hear people talk about. But everybody ain't a cheat and everybody don't have cheating relationships and everybody don't get cheated on. Little Moe is desperate for a man, shaking my head, and she tried to talk about other people. I know! She had a lot of nerve. She did. You talking about other people. I know. She was running her mouth. So, moving on from that, Soulja Boy was smoking weed. He was smoking a blunt. It was like when Jim Jones was on Marriage Boot Camp. He was smoking, but this season's going to be epic. And they go to their room. Soulja Boy room was all nice. He got streaming. He got speakers. He got all nice beds. And Naya's in a cage in the closet like a bird nest. I was like, they is so messed up. They so foul for that shit. They are foul for that. People in relationship with cheating on you. R. Kelly is in the hospital. I see a lot of celebrities turning on him, but y'all knew what was going on and you still worked with him. They jumping on the mute R. Kelly bandwagon, shaking my head, fake ass industry. R. Kelly wrote 3 songs for them. Bump, 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 girlfriend. The best fucking songs he wrote for them. He wrote their best songs. Okay. He wrote their best songs. So, yep, they all, even Lady Gaga's shitting on R. Kelly. She was all up in it. They were all up on him. And like they didn't know what he was doing. And like I said in the documentary, if you were around R. Kelly for more than 5 to 15 minutes and you was in his studio, you were anywhere around him, you would know what R. Kelly did because he didn't hide it. He did not hide what he did. His record label knew, his whole entire staff knew, some of the girls' family members knew what was going on. People knew. He did it in front of the reporters and all that. So let me get off of R. Kelly. So moving on from that. So Naya, she got herself up in a cage. Tammy and Waka Flocka's room is all tore up and messed up. They must be in that house fighting. Maybe sometimes people like that fighting type of relationship, that aggressive relationship. Like when I hit you and I threaten you with my gun, I know you love me. I know you ain't gonna leave me because I'm showing you that I'm crazy and I'm crazier than them other girls that you with. So I guess like she got some type of shit, going on in her head with Waka Flocka. I don't know what it is, because clearly he has not stopped cheating on her. He was recently just caught up in a scandal, even though she's denying it. But he be out here in these streets. And Little Mo room was okay or whatever. And Little Mo room was all about her pictures on the wall, all that money. Like that right there is like sabotaging their relationship. And she's treating him like he's a child and he's a kid. And then he's probably taking Little Mo's money and go and spend it on a girl that got less than him. And she makes him feel like a king. She makes him feel special. She makes him feel like he's important. And therefore, Little Mo is getting played at the end. But she don't want to walk away because she knew she kind of made a mistake with somebody that was immature and wasn't ready to be married to her. And she has all them kids and everything like that. She's looking for a settled down type of relationship. And she's probably even looking for a stay-at-home dude. But, Carl won't even stay at home. He be acting like he's going to train for months and months out of a time. And we never even hear about him fighting unless, he's fighting somewhere overseas. Who knows? Okay, what you say? Charlamagne the God should have never been on that documentary. Yup. That is so true. And people was getting at Charlamagne for that. They making a documentary. I know them motherfuckers making a documentary about Michael Jackson. Them motherfucking assholes. Because they see that it makes money. They see a new revenue stream because people are streaming more and people are on YouTube more and watching IG more. So now they're trying to get the documentaries back popping. And they seeing how much money it's making with the R. Kelly and all the and all the popularity that it got, that now they're coming out with Michael Jackson. Little Mo is ghetto. How you going to talk about somebody else when your husband's cheating on you? You cannot even keep your marriage on a third marriage. Little Mo needs to stop it. Shaking my head. You cannot talk to anybody. Yeah, Waka Flocka is cheating on her last year. I don't know if she with him for financial. I know she loves him. Yeah, I know they are in love and she loves him, but damn, that's everybody has all different types of love, whatever floats your boat, whatever you can deal with, because there's some shit I just can't deal with. And so Little Mo room was covered all with money, making him feel like little. So if she's acting like the way that she's acting on TV, at home he be wilding out. At home he be wilding out. And Drew and Tiffany room was ice and hot. And basically when Little Fizz was doing his confessionals with, Tiffany, he was like, yo, why you so loud, man? Why you always so loud? I was like, you could tell he can't stand her. I was like, damn. But, it's going to get better. And so basically they had all these different beds. They had like different beds in Fizz and Tiffany's room because, they're swapping beds. They got the kids involved. They got their relationship is hot and cold. It's just, Fizz was just like, whatever. Soulja Boy was loving his room. Soulja Boy was in that room. Soulja Boy was in there drinking too. He was drinking and smoking weed. I was like, damn. And Jessica Dime and Shawn's room were full with marriage, with cakes, with wedding pieces, wedding decoration, an altar, chairs and shit. It seems like they both want to get married. And it was so hard to see, Jessica Dime try to jump up and down and shit. I was like, damn. This is gonna be lit, my peoples. My peeps, my peoples. This season's gonna be lit. Because, Soulja Boy's already starting off. And Waka Flocka's gonna do his thing. He's gonna try to be good. Little Mo's just gonna be ratchet all the way. She's gonna try to give them everything they want because she's been from reality TV show to reality TV show. So she knows what to do to make it pop. But it was interesting. They're gonna see Little Fizz. Interesting to see Little Fizz and Tiffany with more camera time to see how they're gonna act and see how Shawn actually treats Jessica Diamond, how he actually acts. So that's going to be interesting too as well. And to see how Tammy's going to justify her relationship with Waka Flocka. And Waka Flocka was saying in that little video confession that, he likes black women, white women, skinny women, tall women. He likes all women. It's like a conquering thing to have multiple women. And, Tammy was like, for real? I didn't even know you like all that. Like, you don't even know what he like, baby? Like, damn. So that's it with the review. Okay, I love Tammy music. She's working on an album. I want her to do music by herself. And what a amazing team. And to her, have her own management, not Waka Flocka's mother. Amen to that. Because, no, she can actually sing Fools Do Fall in Love just like the movie. Waka Flocka should have never told Tammy daughter he had never cheated on her mother. That's horrible. You're never supposed to tell somebody kid that. That's out. That's out of it. Yeah, that's messed up. Naya is beautiful too, but I can't tell she's stressing out because she's stress eating. I am not trying to fat shame, but I guess I stress eat every day. Shit, I guess I stress eat every day too. Nah, but when we first got introduced to Naya, she was really tiny. And the shit that she probably goes, you see how Soulja Boy be acting? Soulja Boy is crazy. He don't care what he say. When she was like, I'm tired of Soulja Boy telling people our business and telling the media and social media. And Soulja Boy said, the media is supposed to know. My fans supposed to know my business. He was like, yeah, they need to know. Soulja Boy is so ignorant, but he's hilarious. I know I shouldn't like Soulja Boy like the way I do, but he's just so much. And he goes beyond because, Soulja Boy not started, but he was very monumental when it comes to trolling on the internet. But he's very disrespectful, though. I would never want him dating anybody I know. I'm surprised Naya and Soulja Boy never had a kid. Is his sperm all tainted because of the coke, allegedly, and the alcohol and the weed, allegedly? Because I'm surprised they never had a kid together. And Soulja Boy doesn't have any children, I believe. I was just like, This is gonna be crazy. Oh my god! You know what I hope? I hope we don't see Jessica Diamond in pain. Oh my god! I don't want to see her in pain because I do like Jessica Diamond. Yes, it was like Jim Jones when Jim and Chrissy Lumpkin go on to Mary Boot Camp. Yes. Oh my god, Jim and Chrissy, that whole season was epic. That season was epic. The season with Peter Guns was epic. The season with the football player Chad Ochocinco, him and his mother was epic. And then the girl from 16 and Pregnant that was on an episode with Jim Jones and Chrissy. That was epic. They was sharing drugs on that episode. They was sharing pills and shit. And the doctors didn't do nothing. Yes, it was. Yep, it was. It was crazy. So I think this is going to be a good season. This is going to be a good season. Oh, did you see, Tia, did you see, Growing Up Hip Hop with Romeo and, Romeo and Angela and, what is her name? Vanessa. And they brought up, Romeo said that he had a crush on, Vanessa, and Angela was in her feelings about it. That shit was crazy. Yes, they are a foul mess, but that's how they live their life and life are, and it is that some people with low self-esteem need love. Yep, low self-esteem. They're not, yeah. Or they saw relationships like the relationship that they're in, and they end up continuing the pattern. And so that's why it's so important that Tammy is a role model to her daughter. It's important for her to do that. It doesn't hurt me none or whatever, but it also send a message to people in unhappy relationships. Like, why do you have to continue cheating? I can see you cheating once, two, or three times, but continuously to cheat, obviously there's something you're not getting. Obviously that you want more. Like, what is going on where you know it hurts me when you cheat, so why do you continue to hurt me? Your needs are more important than my needs. You know, either we work this out and we say we have an open relationship, or somebody got to get the packing, because why are you continually to hurt me if you love me? If you say you love me, you care for me, but you continuously cheat on me? So that's where you have to step in and make a decision. You know what? I don't want to continuously be treated like this, you know? So you have to have some type of self-respect for yourself. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people, when they get into relationships, they become their partner. They do everything their partner wants them to do, whether you're a male or a female. They just like bend over backwards and they lose their self in their partner. And sometimes they let that person take control of them when they can't even think for themselves anymore. And they're so used to whatever turmoil type of relationship they do have. Tank ass is fake. Him and R. Kelly was friends. Now he turned on him. People said Tank knew and Tank is not innocent. I heard about that too. Yep, I heard about Tank too. But Tank goes with the wind. He turns on people every now and then. Like he'll choose sides in the media when he wants his name to be popping. He does that a lot. R. Kelly is going to go after everybody. People probably going to talk about this for a little while, then it's going to go away. Maybe he might go to prison. I don't know, but R. Kelly is not going to be the only one to go to prison. We'll see. Because they said Bill Cosby wasn't the only one, and now it seems like it's racking up. But I don't know. I know, you know, they're doing an investigation right now on R. Kelly, but it took a documentary for them to do the investigation, because some of these family members been crying foul for a long time and they ignored him. So all of a sudden now this is a big story where we care about what R. Kelly's doing. And then a lot of people try to blame the black community, to blame black females, blame black males. There's nothing that we could have did to stop R. Kelly, because it takes the system to stop him. The system is not black people. The system is what you see that made that documentary. Yes, a black woman's behind making that documentary, but Disney was there, Lifetime was there, and them people that, and then on top of that, that's when the police department starts to get involved, because you know now they're saying like, oh, this is something we can't ignore. And so, you know, people been doing the, you know, protesting R. Kelly, mute R. Kelly, nothing happened. But once Disney got involved, once Lifetime got involved, oh, now we're doing an investigation. We want to reach out to the people that R. Kelly may have affected. We want to reach out to Ashanti, and she's a crazy fan. I don't know what type of information they're going to get from her, because she seemed like she was with it, and she seems like she committed a lot of crimes, but she was with R. Kelly, and she was down with it because she said she was a super fan. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if the FBI is going to get involved, if they are involved. I don't think little Moe, if she's trying to settle down and be with somebody forever, she should have definitely not rushed into a marriage to be with somebody for years and don't have to marry somebody. Yep, she should have, to be with them forever. Yep. Well, she knew Carl, when we watched him on Love and Hip Hop, he was immature. He said like he was a little kid. He didn't know no serious relationship. He wasn't in a serious relationship before Little Moe. Like he didn't know how to be in a monogamous relationship, number one, because he really wasn't accustomed to that. And you know, he was out here running the streets. And then Little Moe felt like, oh, I can manipulate him. Probably I can have him, you know, eating out of my ass or whatever. And it totally flipped the script. Now she's going crazy over him, which is not a good look. But you know what? She got to stay relevant. She got to stay popping. So their relationship might not even be that bad. It could be just for TV, because I need to get that paycheck. And then on top of that, stay relevant. So if she drop a single on iTunes or Spotify, people might just reach out and get it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they do overboard, because we know Fizz and Tiffany ain't got nothing going on. And I don't know if Shawn and, you know, Jessica Dime is holding out for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to do a wedding special. I don't even know if they're going to be on the next season. I know Jocelyn is going to be back on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Carl, where's the money? Carl, where the money, man? You a boxer. Well, I don't know if he always says he's training. The last time we seen him at Love and Hip Hop New York, not this season, but last season, he was training for a fight. And that was it. They going after these black entertainers. That's for sure. More people going to get exposed. It's not just men, it's women too. Yep. We gonna see. I did a video. I really thought, like, about Wendy Williams. Charlemagne says that he was taken advantage of while he was in his early 20s. And I believe that was when he was with Wendy Williams and living in her house with her. And Wendy Williams is not even going to be coming back on the 14th. She's going to be coming back on the 24th to her reality TV show, The Wendy Williams Show. And she's going to have a panel. She's going through some things right now. Wendy Williams is going through it. R. Kelly documentary was watched by 20 million people, and he still got millions. He's one of the most successful R&B artists, and he's a genius. He writes his own music and produces it. Even though R. Kelly can't read or write, he got all his money. He should have got somebody to teach him how to read and write. Yep, but his brother... One of his brothers, I think it was Kelly said that, he did all after school programs, the tutors. It was just too hard for him to read. Like, somebody should have taught him how to read and write. Because the question is, where's his master's? And that's what the question everybody's asking is, where's his master's? Some people are saying Aaliyah's uncle has his master's, and some other people are saying other people have his master's. I don't know. Even though R. Kelly can't read or write, he got all... his money. Yep, okay. Hey, Savage Angel 31. Hey, what's up? We just finished talking about Marriage Boot Camp. It's gonna be good this season. Last season was terrible. I had to stop watching it last season. I had to just say I can't do it no more. You guys, if you like, please hit that like button. I'm just like, Soulja Boy is gonna embarrass the shit out of Nia on this season. You already know he's gonna embarrass her. He's gonna make her cry. But he felt bad for her. He felt bad for Nia when she had the bird cage as a room. He felt bad for her, but he's going to embarrass her, boy, I tell you. He is going to embarrass her. I am watching Entertainment Tonight. I agree with R. Kelly lawyers. Lady Gaga wants an Oscar. That's why she's doing that. And he had an interview with her saying R. Kelly is a good person and he is supportive. Yep. Everybody got to back away from him. If they want to continue their career, if you come out and support him and you're an entertainer, it's going to be bad for you. Anybody that was standing next to R. Kelly. They even brought up Whitney Houston in the documentary. They tried to shame her while she's deceased because he performed at her funeral services. They all knew what was going on. Oh, you never watched the show before? Well, right now, this season seemed like it's going to be good. But yeah, the R. Kelly thing is crazy. It is. I am surprised they didn't have a kid either, a little Soulja Boy or Soulja Girl. Yeah, I don't know why they never had. I'm thinking something's going on with his sperm, in my opinion. She looks like them hips, she got baby making hips. She got a baby making body too. Aren't you on the Millennium Tour? She got a baby making body. Not in a derogatory way either, but she seems like she's very fertile and she can have a baby. He's the one that's on all that other stuff.
Why aren't you on the Millennium Tour?
Man, cause they ain't have enough money for Young Draco, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta cut that check. 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 I need my 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 ends. I need my check. I need my check. Cut that check. Cut that check.
Thank
cut
you.
That check. Cut that check. Cut that check. Cut that check. Cut that check. I need my 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 ends. I need my check. I need my check. Cut that 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 check.
Yeah, Soulja Boy right now. Thank you, Woods. I really do appreciate it. Soulja Boy has been he's been trending right now because of, you know, him dissing, you know, Tyga. And everybody's been doing the Soulja Boy challenge. I don't want to see Jessica Diamond pain at all, but people need to stop it with the butt injections. They look up to these celebrities like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, came and show. Yep, nobody want to see Jim and Chrissy's show needs to come back. Oh, Jim and Chrissy's show was a good show. I watched every episode that I could find. Yeah, they got what's his name? He's saying that the Chicago police is trying to kill R. Kelly. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're saying. You're welcome. Everyone needs to hit that like button and support our girl. Yes, please hit the like button. Support me. I need the support. I'm going to be up on one of these TV shows acting a goddamn fool. Talking about he beat my head and he cheats on me. I get the receipts and I'm okay with it. I mean, they be wilding. And that's the message that is going out there to everybody that, yo, when people cheat on you or they mess around on you, it's okay. Just stay with them as long as you got them, as long as they buying you purses and bags. Like, they wilding. So, yeah, they got the Soulja Boy challenge going on. So, all the, so Soulja Boy right now, he's trending. Yep, they're going to be talking about R. Kelly for a long time. I don't know what's going to happen to him, though. Because it seems like it's a lot. Oh, yeah, he cheated. Yeah, he hit it and quit it with TT. He hit it and quit it. And he probably did the same thing. He probably did the same thing to, what's her name? Bree. Because Bree and TT was kind of like fighting over Romeo. Romeo hit it and bounced. He still wants Angela. But Angela hasn't decided whether she wants to be with him or not, so. I don't know if this is it. Nope. That's it. And then, Savage. Thank you, Savage. Appreciate it. I'm still mad about Romeo. Vanessa Simmons needs to do a company pastry by herself. Oh, yes, I said that in the video on the review. She does. Like, forget Angela. Move on. I think they're going to give him an STD herpes case. Well, the one girl that's supposed to be suing him, she's at the end of the video. She hasn't, did anything about it yet. Yeah, but they're saying he has HIV. They're saying he has herpes. But I don't know if they're going to if they couldn't get Usher, they might not be able to get, R. Kelly. Because they tried to get Usher. And so far, it don't seem like it's working. But anything could change in a nick of time. So you never know. The way that they had Tammy and Waka Flocka's bedroom, I would have been pissed if I was them. That was terrible. The way they had their room looking all shitty and stuff.
Tiger!
Like they're doing a Soulja Boy challenge.
You got me fucked up, nigga. You know I had the biggest comeback of 2018. Nigga, stop playing with me, nigga. SOD Money Gang, bitch.
So right now, Soulja Boy is popping. He got a new song out, but everybody's saying that Soulja Boy's new song is actually trash. So it seems like Soulja Boy's taking that lane. He's getting back in because, there's no master troll. And, because Tekashi 6ix9ine been trolling. So we'll see what happens. I meant to say they're not. Vanessa Simmons been with her man for years. Yeah, she's never gonna go to Romeo. Like JoJo Simmons been with his girlfriend for years. He has, but they choose not to get married. That's because of the money. Angela's trying to act like her life and relationship is perfect and she's above. She's spoiled and she thinks that she's better. I used to like her. She was my favorite, along with Diggy Simmons. Yes, Savage. I read that she is willing to fly to NY where it happened and file charges. Yes, self-respect, self-love, and so much more. Put yourself first. Hey, yeah, put that woman first. Put yourself first. And Jocelyn Savage father said his daughter has it. Yup, he did. He said that she has it. He did. But who's to say she got it from R. Kelly or all the other people that she slept with? Only way they can find out if it's the right strand, if they can actually get R. Kelly medical records and test it against the person that was infected, that accused R. Kelly of affecting them, and see if it's the right strand. And then from there they can go. But they have to get the permission to get his, records, because that's the same thing they tried to do to Usher. They had 3 people with Lisa Bloom trying to get Usher's medical records and try to get them released, and Usher's attorneys and his insurance company was able to refute them having to get his medical records because, these people hasn't really proven that Usher actually gave it to them. So therefore, Lisa Bloom, her last file was in August, where she was filing for the release of Usher's medical records, and she was filing a demand for the unknown person, for the John Doe in the case, the guy in the case. And then just in December, she filed another claim saying that she is void of having Usher medical records released. So I think they're coming to a settlement. So all they got to do is just get the medical records, and I don't know how they're going to get that. I don't know if everyone's saying R. Kelly doesn't have money. They're saying that he's broke. So I don't know if he has a defense team like Usher did. Okay, that's the music. He took the other one down. So we'll see what happens. But he's in a hospital. And I don't know if he's in a hospital because if he's actually having panic attacks or he's actually, doing the same defense that, what's his name, Harvey Weinstein did. Because Harvey Weinstein, as soon as, the claims came up against him, what did he do? He put himself inside of a facility. So we'll see what happens. But R. Kelly still have a record label behind him. Soulja Boy acting up.
Yes, what? Oh, yeah. Get in there. All right. I ain't it. He's trying to follow me. Why you following me, bro? Why you get in there?
I can't find the post that Soulja Boy started acting up. Oh, here it is. They protesting outside Sony. Now, for real, they are? Oh, shit. How come they ain't protesting Harvey Weinstein? I think he has more victims counted than R. Kelly. They're protesting. They're going in. But the record label was cutting checks for the victims. So they knew what was going on the whole time.
They had the biggest comeback of 2018, nigga. Niggas up here talking about Tiger. Tiger! Tiger!
That nigga too deep.
Come on.
All black, all black, all black, all black. No answer on the side when you see all black, all black.
Tiger had the biggest. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I had the biggest comeback, nigga. Niggas thought it was over with for me, nigga. Shut that Chris Brown shit, that Migos shit.
What's up? Got the stacks, 25. Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Soulja Boy's been acting up. He dropped a song. So they protesting out of Sony. It doesn't matter who did it. Camera, you do not have to do stuff on camera for it to be true. Crimes are not, not shit. If every crime is caught on camera, should be a lot more people behind bars. R. Kelly ex-wife is getting it hard because they bring in the video showing off her saying, I love my baby daddy. He is a genius. He is an amazing person. He is an amazing person. Follow up. She married him for the money. And, she knew what type of man that she was marrying. She married R. Kelly because her brother, Jim Pratt, was his best friend. They grew up together. So he knew anybody was around R. Kelly for more than 30 minutes or in the same facility with him. You done seen young girls. You seen everything that was going on. So she was abused. I believe that she did get some heat. She did get mistreated too as well and abused. But the way that she's crying wolf, a lot of people are upset with that too as well. She said, he is an amazing father. I love him. His music keeps, the tickets. Oh yeah, the tickets, the music keeps, you keep buying his tickets because that keeps her paid. My baby daddy, that's my baby daddy. King of R&B, I love him. a little Moe and a lot of people on the show already seen these people true colors, and they still went with them. Some of them get married. Some of these people been with these people for years. Yep, they don't care. Well, right now they're trying to make a career out of it. You know, at least if you're gonna be with somebody, I guess let's make some money together. And I guess that's what they're doing, because I think Tammy only cares is because she be getting embarrassed.
Fuck y'all niggas, nigga, on my mama, nigga.
He's so stupid.
2019 is Soulja year, nigga. Get that shit through your fucking head, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Any rap nigga got a problem with it, let me know, nigga. Cause I don't give a fuck about none of y'all rap niggas, bro. I slap shit out all y'all rap niggas, bro. And that's on everything I love, nigga. That's on my mama, nigga. My motherfucking movie dropping. Fuck y'all niggas, nigga.
Soulja Boy is just acting up. Savage Angel 31. A lot of them in the documentary said they met him at 17 and 19 plus. He had a few older women too. She claimed, Savage Angel 31, she claimed she didn't know who he was at first. She's lying. Hell yeah, she's lying, because her brother said that he was her best friend. Her brother is R. Kelly road manager. He was there working with him, and they grew up together. So if he knew that, you know what, get my sister in here to get that money, because R. Kelly was a multi-millionaire then. He didn't have no problems. They all faking the funk. They all faking the funk right now, because people are upset, and they're coming after people's careers and stuff like that, and basically the Me Too movement and all that other stuff.
Fuck y'all niggas, nigga, on my mama, nigga. 2019 is Soulja year, nigga. Get that shit through your fucking head, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Any rap nigga got a problem with it, let me know, nigga. Cause I don't give a fuck about none of y'all rap niggas, bro. I slap shit out all y'all rap niggas, bro. And that's on everything I love, nigga. That's on my mama, nigga. My motherfucking movie dropping.
And you guys hear that they're saying that, what is her name? They say Monique Slaughter is dating Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, KK's daughter. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they're saying. I mean, Hip Hop Atlanta, Jocelyn Hernandez, and I think she's still getting her own show. Yes, I don't know if she's gonna get her own show. Some people said it was, she wasn't, she is, but she's back on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just because we're not gonna have, what's her name there? Tommy Lee's not gonna be there supposedly. That's what they said. Savage 31, she was covered up for the Aaliyah. Yes, she did. Yeah, of course. She knew everything. She tried to say she didn't watch TV. She didn't have no idea what was going on. She was locked up in the house. And then the day that she said she left, she grabbed her laptop and then she went to search the web, and she got a domestic violence, website, and she realized she was being abused and she left. But before, she said she had no type of, contact with the outside world. She kept locked up. I know R. Kelly did some shit to her, but for her to claim innocent and act innocent, it's just not, it's not cool. That's the only thing about that situation. Instead, Monique Slaughter is dating, Scrap. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true none of that is. That is just crazy. Yes, Wendy Williams is going through it, and she's telling everybody they cannot talk about her marriage, and she is sending out stuff. Yeah. If Wendy Williams would just open up and talk about it, it'll be much more. It'll be much more easier for her to deal with, instead of having everybody speculating, hoping they don't say anything. Just take it, because she seemed like she was such a strong personality that she can deal with things. But I guess it's too much to deal with when your husband is having a baby with another woman. He's been with her for 10 years. And you don't want people to know your business, but what you do is gossip every day. So now you're the topic. And if she would just take it on head on, it'll be so much better. But I think it hurts too much for her to take it head on. I don't like Wendy Williams. I watched her show through, and she always been herself. But her husband is crazy. Yeah. He came to the studio Monday and would threaten all the staff because he believes that they was unreleasing information. They say Wendy Williams' husband got their own soundproof, so the son won't hear him beat her. Yeah, I heard that too as well. About, I think B. Scott actually put it out there, but I don't know if it's actually true. But then Monday, when I did the video about Wendy Williams, her husband came up to the studio and he was yelling, he was aggressive, he was threatening the staff. Basically, he said he's gonna find the culprit that's out here releasing him and his wife information, and he set them all together, and he was really upset and mad. So it kind of shows signs of, I don't know, she dislocated her shoulder. Some people are saying that he did it. I have no idea. Savage Angel 31, Wendy is getting calmer. That's what a lot of people say. Tia said, yes, Savage. Savage Angel 31, she's been now, her husband she's been knew her husband was cheating on her for a long time. And actually, Charlamagne introduced, the female to Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter. R. Kelly probably got a learning disability. I don't know. I am not a doctor. Plus, some of these schools don't teach you. They just want to pass you. Yeah, pass you. They don't teach you. They want to pass you. And plus, they'll give you medication. But in the documentary, when his brother Bruce said that if you stare at R. Kelly long enough, he'll start crying. He will hide under the bed and cry. He will lock himself in a room and cry. He got picked on. And then the pictures, you totally see somebody mentally, struggling. Savage Angels 31, she's been known her husband was cheating on. Yes, she did. Savage, yes, she did, but I think she's scared of her husband. The guy is crazy. He probably be threatening her and beating her. That's a possibility. But damn, she should be real fractured up, because she's so frail. She's so light-skinned too as well. Them bruises will show, but she can cover it up with makeup and stuff like that. And if he's actually abusing her, B. Scott said on his blog that he was, allegedly, but maybe the staff people might come out with the information. Who knows? Back in the day, a woman called the radio station and told her Kevin was hitting on her in some barber shop, and she quickly hung up the call. Then was 10 years ago. He probably been cheating on her the whole time, but this new woman, he kept her around for a decade. She must have fit every fix that he wanted. She must have been able to trick. She must have been able to, turn it, toss it, flip it, kick it, bow down to his every needs. I don't know, but he kept her around for 10 years. I know she was young. He finally got her pregnant, and she wanted to get pregnant because when the story first released about Wendy Williams, the young girl wanted to get pregnant by Kevin Hunter. It's crazy out here. What's up? The Rebirth 89 dropped a like, homie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that like. I'm going to hit you back with that like too. Appreciate it. Tia, Savage, yes, they did. Yes, they definitely got a back way from R. Kelly. I just wouldn't say anything. A lot of people say like they was complicit in what happened to Jocelyn Savage because she was supposed to be working for him. Oh, I thought they made up. It says The Weeknd's taking shots at Drake and new song. But they just showed a video of them being cool. Oh, okay, this is what The Weeknd says about Drake and his new song. What is the name of the song? They don't even say the name of the song. They don't even say the name of the song. You ask. Oh, Starboy. No. Fans are excited by new music from the Starboy singer. Online song has often fans speculating. So this is what The Weeknd says about Drake. They just, hugged and kissed it up. So anyway, it goes, I just wanted a baby with the right one, cause I could never be the one to hide one. I could never be the one to hide. Oh, he threw shots at Drake. The Weeknd threw shots at Drake, but they just was on IG together. Mm-mm-mm. What do you guys think about Tekashi 6ix9ine's baby's mother? I think she needs to let it go. Tanya Vlog. Hi, how you doing? Hello. Yes, they did bring up Whitney Houston in the documentary. Let her rest in peace. They will bring anybody into the documentary to get views. It's sad. Yeah, that's why they want to do the Michael Jackson. I was like, yo, they really brought Whitney Williams up. I mean, when Whitney Houston, they're trying to drag her into this. Her funeral services, nothing she can do. She's in the casket. Like, R.I.P. Whitney. These people did not. They would do anything because they're trying to. TV's not making that much money as it used to. IG's TV. He did perform at Whitney Houston's funeral. Okay, what's wrong with that? I don't know what kind of relationship she had with him, but they had a good relationship, and he wrote some music for her too as well. He wrote a hit song for her. I hope the season is great. I hope the season is great. I stopped watching last season. Yeah, I stopped and I did like 4 reviews and I just stopped. I couldn't even do it. I tried because I did like what's his name from Jersey Shore? Paulie. I did like Paulie because he's from my state and I see him DJ at clubs out here. Savage 31. My question is, with R. Kelly thing, would they let a poor man abuse them like this and let their morals be out the door? No. Because a poor man can't buy them bags. A poor man can't fly him over. A poor man can't promise them, a career and shit like that. But there are some poor men that do abuse women. It definitely has some poor men that abuse women. Hi. Thank you so much, Tanya Vlog. Great live, Tanya Vlog. Hi, sis. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Tina, Soulja Boy do not need to be... He don't need to be on the tour. You are so... Soulja Boy do not need to be on a million. So Bow Wow was going to be on the tour, and Sammy and a couple of others. I know. I don't think Bow Wow's gonna be on the tour anymore. Savage. Yes, you are right. Some of these people, parents did not care for them. They wanted fame. You're definitely right. It was all about the money. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all they wanted. It's always about the money. It all boils down to money. Cause when that parent, what's that? Demetrius? No, what was her name? One of the girls on there, Dominique. When Dominique's parents said that R. Kelly caught their daughter on stage and they heard the rumors about R. Kelly and they let their daughter go behind stage and they haven't seen Dominique in years. They haven't even talked to Dominique. I was like, why would you do that? Because she was a singer and they thought that he was going to help her career and they let them stay in contact. I would have never choose R. Kelly to be a person to be around my daughter. I don't give a shit. What I like, we like R. Kelly music. He had good music, but the stories I heard and how they described when R. Kelly called their daughter on stage, then she went backstage and the tour bus was back there and it was about to get ready to leave and they were so nervous, they were so anxious, they were so scared and they ran backstage. They got past, security looking for their daughter and they were so happy to see her. But if you felt that way, why would you even as soon as she got R. Kelly number, you should have took it away, you should have broke her phone. There's no way. So, but, it's the American dream to be rich, to have the white picket fence, to be wealthy, to have these fancy cars, to live lavishly, to have a mansion, to buy jewelry, to buy diamonds, to buy Rolex, Fendi, Gucci, Prada, and Stacey Adams and Fubu. I'm trying to throw in black names. Son John, Rockaware. Apple bottoms. So basically, it's empathized so much on you having these materialistic things that if you don't have it, it's like you ain't shit. And so people instill them values in their children by saying, oh, I want you're going to be a millionaire, watch, you're going to make all this money, and not think about your mind needs to be right, because their mind needs to be right and be prepared to deal with criminals, to deal with people that have bad intent, to deal with people that want to play them, run game on them and hurt them. So it's like they need to teach their kids, okay, like if somebody says, get into my car and roll the window down and hit the play button. So you tell your child that, and it was like, yo, if somebody tells you that means that they're trying to kidnap you. So as soon as they hear that language, they will run and they know they're in danger. And these kids didn't know that they were in danger because the only thing that they saw was what they grew up with, their parents and everybody around them. You're going to have fame, you're going to have fortune, you're going to be popular, you're going to be on the TV shows, you're going to be on TV, you're going to get a record deal. And it was all about the money, but not actually protecting their mind and putting things in their mind that's actually going to develop them and keep them safe and also have pride and self-respect, where you don't let no man piss on you. You don't let no man keep you in a cage. A man try to keep you in a cage, a man try to keep you locked up, a man trying to control you as a bad sign. They'll hear your words. And so when they meet somebody like R. Kelly or any type of negative person, whether it's male or female, they'll know the signs right away to run, like this is bad for business. And I think that lesson has gone out with the wind for parents to teach their kids that. So now anybody can come in looking like, Santa Claus, looking like an angel, and they could be full of hate and full of snakes, and they're able to take your children away from you because you haven't taught them how people come in disguises, One of the girls that was on the R. Kelly documentary got exposed by one of her friends and said she had herpes. Yep, I heard that. Oh, that was Ezreal. That's right. That was Ezreal. Dominique. So I'm getting them too confused. Ezreal. I was Ezreal that her parents had them on stage. My bad. Totally, absolutely right. Dominique was the girl that R. Kelly turned into a boy, and she actually got back home to her mother. That's right. I got them confused. Yeah, Ezreal, and she could sing, she can dance. She was singing all her life, and her parents let her get on stage with R. Kelly. The first night that she met R. Kelly, R. Kelly went behind the parents' back, supposedly, and set up an interview with her. She went to the hotel and interviewed with him, and that night she had sex with him, but the parents didn't know at that time. And the girl came downstairs yelling and screaming at the parents, like, this is my big chance to make it, because that's what she thought in her head. This is what I need to make it. This is what I need to do to have everything I need. But they didn't teach her, everything ain't good. Sometimes you got wolf in sheep clothing. To get what you need, you don't have to do any and everything. And so that lesson was gone because all she thought about was being famous, being a hit singer. Thank you for that, Savage Angel 31. Usher and R. Kelly, they made the same the song Same Girl, and they both pass around STDs. It's sad. That's true, but allegedly we don't know if Usher has herpes. It hasn't been proven yet. He has paid off one girl. He hasn't paid off anybody else yet. We'll see how it goes. Savage Angel 31, the one that they said is with Jocelyn right now. Azarel. Yep, that's her. They need to get Chris Stokes. They're talking about that right now, the Chris Stokes situation. Soulja Boy career hasn't been the same in years. When was the last time he had a hit? But he did break records, and he does have hits. Yep, Charlie Sheen passing around HIV and AIDS to people. He got away with it. Everybody in Hollywood knew that he had it, and it was just a secret. It was an open book, but people just never talked about it. It doesn't mean they got it from R. Kelly. He could have got it from them. I don't know. He could have got it from anybody. He's way older than him. He's in his 50s. So he's been slanging that dingling for a long time. Savage Angel 31. She left her parents too. Easy for me. Yep. He left her parents. But Dominique, she went back home. Thank God her mother was able to rescue her and get her home. But it's the values you install in your children. It's the value you install in people, of people that you can teach and talk to, because you have to know when you see a devil in sheep clothing. You have to be able to recognize that, and you can't let money and fame fog your judgment. And that's what happened, because it wasn't instilled in them. You know, you got to love yourself, protect yourself. You know, it's not all about money, fame, and success. And that's how R. Kelly was to get them. Oh, I'm going to give you a record deal. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to buy you shoes. I'm going to buy you bags. You're going to live in a mansion. Yes, the parents did get her back, and she went back, and she said she do not want to leave, and she would get a lawyer. Jocelyn said. So Dominique didn't go back to R. Kelly. Dominique went home. Dominique is the girl that R. Kelly turned into a boy, right? Jocelyn Savage, she doesn't want to go home. She's straight. For now, until the time is right for her to wake up. We don't know when that's going to be. Yeah, one of them girls. I threw all my notes away on R. Kelly. On a documentary, I was done with it. I would have to go look at my notes, but I threw them all away. I was too done. But the story continues. It continues to go on. So what does it say? It says R. Kelly seek hospital treatment after suffering severe panic attacks. It appears R. Kelly could possibly be reaping what he has sown, according to sources. Days leading up to the premiere, January 3rd, of Surviving R. Kelly, the singer stated suffering from panic attacks since the complete airing of his alleged dirty laundry. The attack has continued. A doctor usually make house visits for the R&B singer, but one attack was so intense the singer had to seek hospital treatment. Sources claim the attack are being brought on by the backlash he received from various celebrities denouncing their relationship with him, and the general public condemning him for his horrific acts. R. Kelly public perception tells a different story, though. For his birthday, the singer celebrated at Club V75 in Chicago, surrounded by fans screaming his name as he sung the intro to his hit 90s songs Bump and Grind. So basically, they're saying that since the celebrities, the people that, like you said, Tank, Lady Gaga, you got Damon Dash, you got, Master P, you have, what's her name, Jada Pinkett Smith, excuse me, and many other people, and had a relationship with R. Kelly, and since he's saying that they turned their back on him and they denouncing him, it really, he's over. Like, I guess they're saying that it took a deep toll on his ass. The girl who's in R. Kelly documentary is getting exposed by her friends that she had herpes and she slept around savaging. Oh, this is too much. Yeah, it's so, like, the girls in the documentary, a lot of people were like, you know how people are. And saying good things and bad things about them girls. They're doing an investigation. I don't know if they have enough evidence or anything like that. There's no statute of limitation, I think, on child molestation. I don't believe. Ever since the priest was molesting kids. I don't even know where that video actually went. It went somewhere. Yeah, I don't, like, everybody knew about all this stuff, but it's like it just hit the fan this year. Yep, it is too much. It is too much. And I think the hard thing is just people are just shocked too. The general public, some of the public is just shocked. Is shocked as well too. A lot of people are just shocked. And the public that didn't know this, because a lot of people don't do, they don't listen to, like, read all the stories of people saying stuff about R. Kelly and stuff like that. What was her name? It's been going down. I don't even know. They showed a video with Scrap hugging Tommy Lee. Yep, and supposedly they back together. And the grandmother, KK, she's not happy with the situation at all. And she's been going off. And supposedly Scrap is, messing around with Moniece. I don't know how true that is. They're saying Scrap is messing with Moniece. I don't know if that's true or not. I was looking for this video. I can't even find the video. I guess everybody took it down. The girl name is Faith Rogers. Yep. She was supposed to be married. I think she's from Dallas, actually. And she said she got herpes from R. Kelly, but she was supposed to be filing the suit. And she did file a suit, but there was nothing that came of it, or she didn't continue with it. I don't know what happened with that. But Wendy Williams just need to talk about it. People saying that it is common, but you're about to talk about other people's marriage and relationships. And sad, horrible thing. Yep, that's what happens. Shit happens like that sometimes. It gets nitty gritty. I think if she would just address it, would be it would be more better if she take it head on and she's not hiding, because then people pry and people keep making up stories and accusations and assuming and everything like that. If she would face it like, yes, I'm the talk of the town today, this is what's going on, but maybe she's not able to do that because, you know, people are saying allegedly Kevin Hunt is abusive. But I believe if Wendy Williams will take it head on and be like, ask me any questions, so I'm going to tell you about my marriage. Yes, I should leave him, but I'm not going to leave him. I don't think she could say that because I might mess up her brand. But, and I don't know, Kevin Hunt has sold, you know, he's in the process of, he sold one property, one of the condominiums, and then condos, and the house in New Jersey that he lived with his children's, with his, you know, mistress, is up for sale. So I don't know where the mistress is living now. He might got her at a secret place, a hideout where people cannot, you know, find out what's going on with him. It's just sad. I guess it's all coming out. I meant to just say, is YouTube acting up because I'm trying to save videos to watch later and it said a error? You probably just gotta reload. Charlamagne the God did introduce the side chick to Wendy Williams and her husband. I did not know if they're getting a divorce. Wendy Williams and her husband, I guess the other woman like being a side chick. I don't know either, but I think the other woman don't want to be the side chick anymore. Because she wanted to have a baby with him. So I don't know what exactly going to happen. So now I guess everybody wants Blueface to battle Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is locked up. Tekashi 6ix9ine is home. He's locked up. Charlamagne, the documentary is getting traction about the Jessica Reed situation, but Charlamagne did address it. But I haven't seen a video yet of Charlamagne actually addressing the situation again, because he has addressed it before. I still can't believe R. Kelly's sister molested him and his brother. I think she probably did the same thing to the older brother and it was somebody else in the family. Yes, I believe that too. In the documentary, one of the girls said R. Kelly told her that a boy down the street molested him. I believe R. Kelly was molested by a male and a female. And the sister to do this is, you know, it's terrible, but she probably was molested. And probably when the sister molested R. Kelly, she was around like 16, 17. She was around that age. So that's probably why a lot of his victims are around like 16 and 17. Plus, it's also close to being legal age in certain states and things like that. But yep, as If he would have got some help, if he would have some support, we'd have some strict people around him, his career wouldn't have ended like this, because, he's forever tainted, and we don't know if he's ever going to be the same again. We don't know if he's going to continue to put music out. We don't know if he's going to get locked up. We have no idea what's going to happen to him. But if he would have got help and people put their foot down with him, including the record label, including the people he paid and put on payroll, and including his family that knew that he was molested to get him help, it would have been a lot different for him. It wouldn't have ended like this. Especially with, the Aaliyah situation, all that should have been in place. Like, they should have just oh, you know what? If you continue with this behavior, you can't work. We can't continue to pay you. We're not going to work for you. We're going to expose you. We're going to, you need to get some help. You need to get some counseling. And nobody forced him to do anything. They just was his yes men. Yes men and yes women. Yeah, he made a lot of money now. He don't even need to be with Wendy Williams no more. Everybody's doing the Soulja Boy challenge. I don't know what Tyga did to Soulja, but the beef is just really escalating online. But it's for promotion too as well. Soulja Boy is a Soulja Boy, he's a troll. He's a troll, that's for sure. I don't know if I want somebody I go out with to be my manager. You're supposed to keep business and pleasure separate. Look what happened to Mary J. Blige. Yeah, she got totally royal screwed. She's got screwed like it was nobody's business. She got screwed, boy. And he was living with another woman, taking care of another woman with all that money he was getting from her while they was going through their court trials. Okay, everybody. Yes, it's like 2:39 a.m. I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. I'm signing off, and tomorrow we'll have some more to talk about. But yes, it's like 2:39. I gotta, do my thing. Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Thank you guys for your support. I do appreciate it. Have sweet dreams. Have blessing, prosperity, wealth, health. Do your thing. Peace. Peace, everybody.